your state board, practical, and theory. Okay, so this is a very important chapter. We will go into discussing the principles of color theory and its importance, why it's important to understand it and know it. Also, identifying the classifications of hair color, the products, and explain their actions on the hair. So, just understanding more of the hair shaft, understanding how to apply it versus when we're doing a retouch, when you're highlighting just ends, how to keep it away from the scalp and different things like that. Also, demonstrating the correct procedures for applying the hair color and lightener. Now, you've already did some color applications. You did it on the mannequin. So we're going to go more in depth of that. If you haven't done your color wheel that's in your workbook, your barber Bible, then you will be focusing on that as well, because even with the color applications, there are forms like waivers that we'll get the guests to sign, to let them know that this is being done on by students, and we won't be liable if anything don't come out the way that it was planned, because again, you're practicing. But these are things that are put in place for business practices, so that way you're not being sued. Okay, so you're studying, you're learning how to do it the best you can, but things do happen. People do lie in their consultations, so you thinking it was what they said, but then you discover something else after you have started the lightening process or decolorization. So that's why the consultation is so important, which is the chapter 11. Okay, so that's why all of this stuff, it pretty much tie in, which is why we're gonna go back into that chapter. Okay, so things can tie in, and we take those first 5 or so minutes when they're sitting in that chair and talking about what they want to get and all that. We trying to be able to pick up if they lie, or you on top of it so much that you like, okay, so I know what you're saying ain't true based on what we done start doing, and then that's when they just start opening up. But that's you staying in position as the expert. Also, discussing, that's the 4th point, discussing the safety precautions used in hair color and lightening. So, discussing it in class will allow you to be more comfortable doing a consultation, to be able to discuss this with the client, letting them know the safety precautions that you're going to take, that they need to take when getting your hair colored and lightened, because it's going to be deposits and then it's going to be lifts. You need to understand those. It's going to be requests that they think they can get that they really can't get, and then it's other colors out there where it's like it's like a no lift. So that's going to the product knowledge as well. So you learn about color. Some things is no lift, because guess what? If you're a Caucasian and you already got blonde hair, of course you don't need no lift. So that's a deposit. Then African American come and ask for the same thing. Hey, we gotta decolorize so the color can take it. Unless you're gonna have a little tint that's gonna show up when the sun hit, like when we was in 8th grade.
You saying no lift? What is it?
No lift mean no lightener.
Okay.
That goes into with the developer and things like that. That's why chapter 18 we're on that, so you can understand the developer, the levels of the developer. Is a level like level 5 really don't lift, but 10 it's still like just letting it deposit, and then 20, 30, 40, 50. A lot of African Americans, no lie, like to blow the follicles off the hair. You know what I'm saying? Like say if you got locks and you want to go red, green, or whatever. Somebody mess around just because you black, get a Florida developer. When most Caucasians, because that's their thing, the safest lift is 20. Even if you got to go in and do it 2 times, is lifting safely. Because remember, it's a master hair care program. So some people just like, I'm going to get it done quick, boom, 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 we ain't got time. But you got to know your stuff. You got to know what you're doing. You got to know why you're doing it, because you want to maintain the integrity of the hair as well. That's why some people, and your phones just might pull it up since we're talking about it. Some people get color, and then a week or so later or whatever, they're like, oh, all my hair is coming out because it wasn't done right. It wasn't protected. The protein, like that protein treatment, that fortified, which is a protein treatment, that is something that strengthens the hair. The hair needs to be at a certain integrity to even go into color services. And if it's not there, then guess what? That conversation need to be, okay, let's get the goal. The goal need to be get your hair healthy. Now, get a new color. Okay, so you got to be able to know how to say that for the long game versus, oh yeah, you want that color? I'm about to get your money. It is what it is. Until, especially the way the coach going now, until, oh, they about to just hit you to review. Because you follow them up instead of standing on business and saying, no, we're not going to be able to do that. You can get somebody else to do it for all I care. If you want them to be done by me, here's a 6-week, 8-week goal, 12-week goal, and then we'll revisit this. Let me tell you, they'll appreciate that in the long run versus getting something that their hair didn't even have the integrity to do. So that is some of the things that we'll get from out of chapter 18. Okay, as we go into it, and then we will, as we're learning, we're gonna do applications and stuff as well on the clinic floor side. Y'all got any questions? Okay, so if you have to take a picture of this or write this in your notebook, this way we at, this what we doing. Um, this is just letting y'all know what's going on, so that way in the morning, y'all, okay. Um, these are the due dates for the review questions to this chapter. Okay, y'all already know to put them in the black tray. And we will have a test on this chapter. I might switch the date. Y'all got it? What today is?
It's 13.
Day 13. You got 5 days. Mess around. I might move it to the 21st. I might move it to the 21st. It just depends. Okay? And that's more than enough time. That is more than enough time. And that 21st could really end up being the 20th. Okay? Because I get one, you don't even be here on the 19th. Okay? So, yeah. It's certain things I want to make sure that y'all know, understand. And as we're doing it, then that's when y'all can be inviting guests, you know, through your lookbook and different things. Come on in, let me color you. Because that color could be on locks, Caesars. You can try it out all different type of ways to see what it look like. On beards, different things like that. So that way y'all are really able to understand as you're identifying different things. Because we're gonna also learn about the undertones. Because there are people on medicines, they have different undertones that are pulled based upon the medication that they on. So a lot of that comes with the learning. But these are our focus. These 4 points are our focus objectives this round. And again, like I tell y'all gonna hear this again, but the objective may switch up. It'll still be what's in the book, but we might focus on something else from our objectives the next time y'all hear chapter 18 again, okay?
Okay. I have a question. This is more so like marketing. So I was talking to Goofy. I was like about cutting kids' hair because I still coach football. So I was like, I was thinking, how can I incorporate that into, because I'm in Skype for the football group on Facebook. I was like, how can I put that out there for us having kids to come and get their haircut here?
How many kids? Is it a certain amount in that group, or we don't know? You don't know?
Well, it's more so parents. Because it's like different teams. They got the Knights. They got...
Oh, I think I heard about them Knights. Them Knights out there.
Yeah. They got the Chiefs, Mumbai Elite, Carolina Elite, 803 Saints, all them in the same group.
So we can do it a couple different ways, and that's what I was kind of talking a little bit about marketing today. We got a flyer that let me show you real quick.
That also brought me to what's that thing called?
So on this side of the flyer, it's talking about the cousins. You know what I'm saying? But even if we need to create something, especially for this group that you want to cater to, then that means we need to know when will we be available to really serve them. You know what I'm saying? Because this school hours, unless it's like a Thanksgiving break or something like that. Meaning we got to communicate to know how we can service this group of people, kids, in a time frame that'll be accommodating, you know, for their schedule.
Okay.
Considering the same time y'all in class, kids at school, and then by the time they about to get going, we done. Unless we end up doubling, you know, doing a night, you know, offering that. And but I mean that got to be put in place.
Yeah, you know, the kids that I coach, they over here, Greenview and Summit, was Sand Hill, Northeast Side, somewhere over there, and then I got a couple of them off of Bluff Road. So it just depending. And plus us working.
I know.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I mean, we can still be putting it in place, right? And then for those that won't have y'all same schedule, we still in place. Okay. Unless y'all say, okay, well, I got a Friday or a Saturday at this time available, or like a Sunday evening. I don't know, but that's kind of where I'm like, okay, how y'all want to do this? Because that'll help them and it'll help y'all get some more hands-on until we reopen nights. But if y'all about to head out, you still about to head out, you know, so because y'all got to go to work. Okay. Hello, y'all. So I just let y'all kind of peek in real quick because I'm definitely trying to make sure that I share as much content as I can with you all, because some of y'all might be interested in barbering or, you know, getting your hair color wherever you may be. So if you got questions about it, feel free to comment in the comment section. If you're a barber yourself, make sure you drop your barber pole. If you're a barber student, salutes to you, best wishes to you. But this is pretty much just a part of the educational part that you'll get from this channel. The goal is also to hit 500 subscribers, okay? Thanks to the new 7, okay? Okay, so we want to grow this channel. And y'all already know I am Tiffany Empowering Pack Ignite. I'm the Dynamic Director of Education here at Dynamic Barber Institute. And our students are actually back here working on their chapter work and their workbooks and things like that and tests and stuff like that. So they getting it done this time next year, they're going to be done graduate. Okay, just understand it. So stick around, stay tuned. Appreciate y'all. I am Tiffany Empowering Pack Ignite. Be blessed. And also, if y'all need someone to speak at any of your community events or empowering events, then don't hesitate to reach out. Also, don't forget to grab a copy of my new book, A Safe Place. It's like a book journal because I am an author as well, just so people can know how to process through their traumas, okay? Just because they're in barber school or we're teachers or business owners, that don't mean we don't have things that we need to, you know, process through, grow through, heal through. So that's the type of work you'll get from over here on this here channel. Other than that, y'all be blessed. Catch y'all later. And happy holidays.